What up, people? This is Mr. You Know Who It Is. Once again, no intro, no intro, no intro. I just want to talk about the subject of the Texas abortion law, aka the heartbeat law. And a lot of people, they go into the whole diatribe and the case of the Roe versus Wade angle, where a pregnant single woman was denied to abort and to get rid of her baby due to Texas law and the restrictions that they have, or that they had. And we have a governor in Texas named Greg Abbott, who proclaims that he is out to stop the rapings and stop the sexual assaults of these women at any cost and at all costs, and that he will put laws in place to protect these single young females from these dudes or whoever going up in them and running up in them and running through them. Now, me personally, I'm not on the either side of the pro-choice or the pro-life or the left or the right. It doesn't really matter to me. But I do see the faults and the fallacy of Greg Abbott's comment. I do see it clear as day. There's no way that any cop, any federal agent, any FBI, any CIA will be really that concerned about young women walking the streets and potentially getting raped or potentially getting sought after for sex that is unwarranted and unconsensual, especially in the great state of Texas. That Texas is another southern state that is being heavily migrated to. A lot of up north, east coast, west coast people are going to this state to start a new life, to start a new journey, to grow a family there, to grow a business there, to expound on their careers. Even Greg Abbott mentioned that it was a big booming area, the South that is, with a lot of technical businesses being displayed and being promoted in those areas, which I'm in one of those states, North Carolina. Then you have Virginia, Tennessee, maybe even Florida. I know Georgia, but especially Texas. He said that they don't have any taxes. They're tax exempt. They don't have any heavy gun laws, or if any at all. And they're doing away with abortion. Now, me personally, do I really agree with doing away with abortion? I'm more so on the side of, I don't think a lot of these women should be having babies in the first place, because economically, typically single women, single young females, especially at a college age, or they should be in college, or they should be in some type of scholastic activity, or trying to get certified in something that is going to further their life and career. At that age, I don't think any of these women should be cocking their legs open for any random penis. I'm just going to say it. So, to me, I don't think a lot of these women, these young women, should be inviting a lot of these dudes to run up in them, run through them, having all these unprotected sexual activities in the first place, to even get to this point of becoming pregnant or having a oops baby. And they're enacting this heartbeat law, basically saying that if you're 6 months out, 6 months due, That if you feel a heartbeat, you feel that baby inside of you, and it's moving around and it's getting out of the fetus position, that it's too late. It's done. You're going to have that baby, and it's too late to call for an abortion because that's literally a life. Now, to me, I'm kind of, on the fence about that, because on one hand, in one instance, I'm like, well, yeah, it does have a beating heart, but at the same time, it doesn't know. That baby doesn't know it's even going to be here in the first place. Like, I don't even know why people are still even reproducing now anyway. Like, the pandemic is going on. I don't see that big of a rise in economic growth. Climate's getting worse. I don't see us getting up out of this any quicker or better on the other side, or in the next couple of years or the next decade. I don't see it getting any better as far as the world at large. So I don't even know why these ladies are cocking their legs open, inviting this free penis into their vagina. Just inviting random dudes to skeet up in them. We're not talking about women getting taken advantage of sexually. We're talking about women who actually invite these dudes over, and we call them Ray Ray and Pookies, Gigatrons, Giga Chads, Gigarones. We can call them whatever you want to call them. You can call them Tyrones, Daquans, whatever they are, whoever they are. I don't see why women are continuously reproducing at a time like this. And do I feel that the abortion law will stop a lot of this? I don't think so, because there are a lot of pandemic babies being born right now. They're being made right now. I wouldn't say particularly all in Generation Z, but more so my generation, Generation Y. They're steadily cocking their legs open. They're steadily receiving penis at an alarming rate, especially with the job situation, especially with the economic events and the slow money that's coming in right now due to the pandemic. There are a lot of people that are still trying to siphon welfare. They're still trying to stay home and not work. Even though in my state they're saying that the jobless rates are decreasing, which I find that hard to believe, because there are places around me that are still looking for applicants. They're still looking for employees to deliver pizzas and make those burgers and make those food items that people love to get late at night after the club or after a concert. They're still looking for workers out here. So I don't even see how the jobless thing is even decreasing. But as far as this abortion thing, as far as women getting taken advantage of sexually, yes, it is happening. It may be greater in the state of Texas because there are a great number of people in Texas right now. I don't even know why, me personally, I don't know why a lot of liberals in the East Coast areas, in the North areas, in the West areas are even moving to the South. I mean, I know why, because of the jobs, realistically, because of the careers that are coming over here. But if you don't agree with most of these laws that are taking place, if you don't agree with the abortion law, heartbeat law, why would you continually, or why would you make an effort to come down here despite the job market, despite trying to start a new life? Why would you try to reinvent yourself in a place that you don't agree with? That's my message to those liberals. That's my message to those people who are non-binary. You know they don't play that shit in these southern states. You know they have laws against stuff like this. Even though there are laws being weaned and being suppressed, where they will let you celebrate certain I guess groups, certain factions. They will let you have your own month. They will let you have your own parade down here. There are certain sections and certain areas, preferably in hood areas, preferably in industrial inner city areas, that will let you carry on and live your lifestyle and be who you want to be, whatever you think you are. There are places like that in the South that are sprinkled, sprinkled liberalism. But mostly, regarding the South, man, it's conservative. It's very conservative. So I don't even know why you would even come down here with those issues and problems. Of course, they're getting rid of Confederacy statues, but what does that mean? You still have people who believe in conservatism over in these Capitol buildings, in these government jobs. They're governors, they're senators. They still believe in the right-wing way. But you're going to decide to move your ass to a right-wing state. And you're liberal. Now, I can understand if you're already here, you were born here, you don't want to go away because the memories, and you want to try to change where you are. I mean, you're only going to change your household. You're only going to change your circumference. You're only going to change where you can physically touch. Now, there are people who start movements, they march in the streets, they protest, but that only does so much, as we can see. And speaking of which, I'm reminded when Trump was elected, when he got in office, there was this big women's movement. Women started shouting and yelling, fearing that their rights and laws would be taken away because the tyrant and bigoted racist Trump was in office. And nothing happened to women. Matter of fact, women had more opportunities to make money than ever before. OnlyFans came into play when Trump was in office. Now, am I saying every woman wants to be on OnlyFans? No, but I'm being realistic here. If women know they have a body, and women know how to flaunt it and how to monetize it, and they've already been in the strip clubs and they're tired of going to the strip clubs, and they've tried their hands in cam soda and those cam up sites, they're going to try to make money off of their body. That's just what it is. Which I'm going to have another video coming up about OnlyFans, so stay tuned for that one. But I know I'm going off on a lot of tangents, but it all correlates and it all coincides. My bottom line is, my question is, why are liberal thinking people, liberal thinking families and communities willingly moving to the South? And I know it's because of business. I know it's because of careers. You can say that all you want. But why are y'all continuously moving here, crowding the South in these southern states, if you don't agree with the laws that are set here? Because we all know that conservatism, it's all about family. It's all about trying to have a man and a woman in a relationship or in a marriage and producing a family that cycles through the same lifestyle. Man and woman and children. Some people even say God, man, woman, and children. In that order. Nothing else, nothing in between. Now, we can say today that's unrealistic. It's 2021. There are all types of 62 flavors of gender out here. We need to respect them. We need to respect people who don't want a family. They want cats and dogs. And I'm just saying, if you don't agree with conservatism, if you don't agree with the alt-rightisms, you don't agree with the Christianityisms, you don't agree with all that being pushed down your throat, why move to the South is my question. If you fear that your daughter, or if you feel that yourself as a young woman or a middle-aged woman is going to be taken advantage of sexually and you will have no way out of the pregnancy, why even make a move to the South? Because clearly you can see it's not going to change anytime soon. The way these politicians feel in these state buildings and these Capitol buildings, you see it's not budging. Now, I'm not saying everything is absolute and forever. I'm not saying it wouldn't change. Texas might one day be a blue state, but right now it's red, bloody crimson red. Yet your ass still wants to move over there. Oh, you want to move to North Carolina, or you want to move to South Carolina, you want to move to Virginia, you want to move to Tennessee, you want to be closer to grandma and papa and all them. You want to go to Florida, you want to be a Floridian, you want to go to Georgia, ATL shouty. You know how they rock down there. I mean, if you just want to come down to the South and be an oddball, by all means, do what you got to do. Maybe this is your only choice and this is your only way to start your life over. But I mean, for most people who's already been in the South, we've been in the South most of our lives, we know this shit ain't gonna change anytime soon. You East Coasters and West Coasters still have hope. I'm not leaning on that. I'm accepting shit for what it is, whether I agree or disagree. But that's Mr. You Know Who It Is. Let me know what y'all think about the abortion laws, the South, conservatism, and how you deal with Southern states if you are residing in them. But I'm out of here, man. Subscribe, like, comment, favorite, share, dislike, like, I don't care. Peace.